Lizette is a broadcast communication student in the University of the Philippines. She applied and took the ASEAN International Mobility for Students or AIMS program in 2015 at the Mahidol University in Thailand.
Ang dami ko po nakita noon ng mga estudyante rin po, nakakabalik din po nila sa exchange program nila. Tapos mula doon, na-feel ko na gusto ko po, dream ko po, kasi iba po talaga yung experience na ibibigay sa inyo yon. Parang ang daming balik po talaga sa inyo nun eh. Kaya yun, so ang nangyari po, inabangan ko po yung mga announcement ng UP po sa mga exchange programs po nila. Tapos nag-apply po ako.
An accounting student from Gajah Mada University in Indonesia, Bella aspires to explore the world. She decided to heed her father's advice to pursue her studies abroad through the AIMS in the University of the Philippines, the country's premier state university.
I'm taking business administration because actually my passion is business administration. So that's why in here I'm learning something that I'm really passionate about. I found like an information about AIMS program, and then I looked that there is a University of the Philippines Diliman. I searched about AIMS program in internet, and also I look up to my to the staff in my university, and then I know that AIMS program is a really good program that it can give me an international education.
Both students took up a semester under the said program. The AIMS is closely patterned after the Erasmus exchange programs of the European Union. In the ASEAN region, the AIMS had its beginnings as the Malaysia-Indonesia-Thailand Student or MIT Mobility Pilot Project, which started in 2009. Today, the Southeast Asian Ministers of Education Organization Regional Institute of Higher Education runs the AIMS as a full-blown regional student exchange program. Brunei, Vietnam, and the Philippines were added in its areas of coverage.
We were led to participate in that particular program of our higher education system to strengthen our participation in the era of internationalization of higher education. One principle that the thinkers of internationalization have considered, and I think it's the number one consideration, is that we should allow our young people to move around and see the world. See ASEAN first, with the thinking that if the students are exposed to the cultures and systems of other countries, that will not only enable them to join their personal and formal networks. When they see what is possible in other countries in terms of the delivery of educational system, when they see developments taking place in other countries, that will open up their mind.
International programs like AIMS are made possible by the strengthened partnership of academic institutions in the region through the ASEAN University Network or AUN. Conceived in the 4th ASEAN Summit meeting, the AUN was established as one way to attain regional identity through a strengthened network of leading universities and institutions of higher learning in the region. AUN was established in November 1995 through the AUN Charter signed by 6 member states. The first AUN Board of Trustees meeting convened in 1996 and organized 11 academic institutions to formally start the network. The AUN focused on strategic regional cooperation for a stronger network of universities in ASEAN, promoting collaborative study, research, and educational programs in the priority areas and bridging solidarity among scholars, academicians, and researchers in the ASEAN member states. Currently, 30 universities and higher education institutions in the 10 member states are accredited by AUN. In the Philippines, there are at present 3 higher education institutions that are members of the AUN: the Ateneo de Manila University, De La Salle University, and the University of the Philippines. These universities were accredited based on their smooth handling of international exchange programs, ASEAN-accredited curriculum, and world-class facilities. The University of the Philippines, as an AUN member, included AIMS on its roster of exchange programs in 2014 and started to accept students in 2015.
We have been implementing the program for almost 3 years now, and we start this by calling for applications about two months before the start of the semester. And then we go through the application, we interview the applicants, and then we go through the academic credentials. The incoming students are processed also in that manner. We have to consider the credentials and also the availability of slots.
Among the 815 foreign students enrolled in academic year 2014 to 2015, there are 13 outbound and 8 inbound students under the AIMS program. Being part of the AIMS programs will help both local and foreign students in choosing ASEAN accredited courses offered by the State University.
UP AIMS program would include those in the fields of food, science, even in environment, even in business administration, in the arts, social sciences, practically everything. So the students may go out, take up courses in their major fields, or most of the time they take up only courses which are electives and not really their major subjects. And most of the students coming in, they take English courses in the university.
The university's excellent record in teaching subjects in English has made it one of the leading choices in the region.
We have multilateral and bilateral agreements with many universities in the region.
According to the Commission on Higher Education, there are 57 outbound and 36 inbound foreign and local students in the AIMS program in 2015.
These are top institutions, both public and private. Dapat i-match natin yan ang sarili nating ipagmamalaki natin. So that's why we in the AIMS, we did a rigid selection. So far sa mga narinig kong testimony ng mga students, both inbound and outbound, mukha namang umepekto yung objective ng mga framers nitong international arrangement like this. We do very rigid screening right in our own home. We will assess the progress of the objectives of AIMS during the past 4 years. Nag-expand ba? Are students enrolling in the courses that we have designed, that we have prescribed? Because there are many considerations for the choice of these courses. And I hope, even in the Philippines, more of our institutions will open these courses so that more students can come in because they have the choices offered by this university.
With funding from the government, schools vie to send students for their semestral exchange as they accept inbound students from their partner schools.
The money usually comes from CHED for people to go out. CHED would take care of the transportation, the accommodation, and the food. The tuition is free. This is provided by the host university.
The ASEAN University Network has offered opportunities for students to explore the world and widen their perspectives. The studies of Lizette and Bella on foreign lands bring life-changing experiences to them, such as meeting people and living in communities with different nationalities.
Kasi syempre, pagkarating mo po doon, agad marami ka na pong mga kaibigan na mga international students. Kasi sa apartment, makaka-hangout mo sila, tapos malalaman mo din kung paano ba yung mga kultura ng mga taga-ibang bansa. Kapag participate din po ako sa isang volunteer program doon, kung saan inanyayahan po kaming magturo sa mga elementary Thai students po ng English at nakisama po sa sports fest nila. Masabi ko isa po yung sa mga highlights siguro ng program.
I can meet a lot of friends and then I can improve my language skills. That's why I try to apply here. Then yeah, I'm not disappointed at all. I'm really enjoying my class here. I like all of the classes here because all of the professors are very helpful and very friendly. And then I like how the class goes here. It's really practical, not just theory. And then I'm taking marketing communication class and then consumer behavior class. I think all of those classes are very beneficial for my future career.
Hindi naman sa tipong edge na siya talaga sa iba, pero kapag may matanong na, yan, anong meron ka, may pagmamalaki mo naman po na you've been in an international program, and you've participated in a very professional, in a very parang accelerated kind of learning po dun sa exchange program.
I can be better in my English skills and also Filipino language. And then the second, I meet a lot of friends from across the world. I can get to know them, get to know their culture.
We live to create and share experiences sa ibang tao.
The ASEAN University Network has opened the door for universities to improve their curriculum, facilities, and research capability through academic and policy cooperation, thereby developing education and offering new opportunities for citizens in the region. The ASEAN University Network effectively serves as an institution that provides opportunities for ASEAN students to explore the way of life and culture in Southeast Asia, and to be more competitive to meet development challenges not only in Asia but also in the global community.